was the other lad? I can't remember his name at the moment. And so anyway, there's this scene where they get separated into groups, and they have to come up with this idea for some kind of program. They have to program something. And so Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson's character come up with this idea that you are able to take pictures and post them online simultaneously. And the other people that they got placed with are telling them, like, there are already websites where you take pictures and post them. You know, it's called Facebook and Instagram. But anyway, instead of saying online, every time they say online, they say, okay, so Vince Vaughn characters goes, you know, I don't think you guys are understanding me. You take a picture, chicka 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 chicka, he imitates taking a picture. You take a picture, and then you simultaneously put it on the line. And Dylan O'Brien is in that movie, and he's like, yeah, it already exists. It's called Instagram. And Vince is like, no, like, you're not understanding my concept. What he was saying is the picture posts instantly. Like, as soon as you take it, it's posted instantly. Instead of having to go through all the steps of, you know, cropping and filtering and selecting pictures and putting captions and stuff on Instagram. But, and then Owen Wilson's character goes, because Vince says something like, we know what you guys are talking about. You guys don't understand what we're talking about. And Owen's character is like, yeah, we're not dummies. I don't know. It's not funny with me explaining it. You just have to watch the movie. It's so freaking funny. Anyway, after I shape up my nails, I am going to size them with razor, which is typically what I use to shape them up. Even though I haven't shaped my eyebrows in like a year and a half, I just kind of have been letting them do whatever they want. But I usually, excuse my throat, just shape them up and then go, about my business. But my eyebrows are fairly thin in my opinion, so when I shape them up, it almost looks like I don't have any, which is an exaggeration. You can clearly see there's hair there, but they're very, very thin, and I want them to be thicker, and I also want them to be, like, the shape of them to be sharper. And so I bought an eyebrow pencil. I'm so excited about it. Like, I feel silly getting excited over stuff like that, but I'm so freaking excited about it. And now that it has finally arrived, I am about to go on YouTube and watch a ton of eyebrow tutorials on how to shape up and fill in your eyebrows for beginners, because I'm a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's just so exciting to me. It's so exciting to me. And I don't know what the next step is gonna be after I master the eyebrows. I guess I can start maybe with eyelashes. So I don't do anything to my eyelashes, obviously. And I say obviously being that, like, I don't do the whole, get ready thing. So after I master my eyebrows, I think I'm gonna try to learn how to apply falsies on my eye. I was about to say my eyebrows, but that's not right. How to apply false lashes on my lashes, on my eyelids. I think that's gonna be the next step. I've already gotten a few lashes because my grandma, my nana has been trying to get me into makeup since I was a teenager. I kid you not. She's like, why are you not into what everyone else is into? And she wasn't doing it from a negative or malicious place. She just, wanted me to, I don't know, blend in and be like other girls, I guess. And so she would buy me like entire makeup brush sets and false lashes and, things of the nature, hoping that maybe it would inspire me to get into it. And it never did. But that stuff comes in handy because I use those makeup brushes for you guys when I do role plays and personal attention. And now the false lashes that she's given me after I master my eyebrows, I'm going to bust those out of storage because I keep all the things. Even though I didn't use it, I kept it. And then try to learn how to apply false lashes. And then after that, once I master the eyebrows and the lashes, I guess it would be time to do like full-blown makeup. Although, honestly, like, that's intimidating to me, and I don't see that happening for a while. Right now, I'm just really excited about my eyebrows and lashes. And I think that I would probably rock that for a really long time, as in like a couple of months, and or even years, where I would just do nothing but my eyebrows and lashes, and then that's that. I do totally eventually want to get into being able to apply a full face of makeup on myself, but I just don't see that happening anytime soon. I'm taking it slow, going one step at a time. Because one reason that I never got into it, I mean, I was already occupied with other things, but another is that it's always just felt very daunting and overwhelming to me. How there's just so many steps, and when you, I don't know how to put it into words, but it's just a lot when you don't have any guidance. And I often hung out with girls that were interested in the same things I was. And so it's not like I was going to sleep wears it when she's forced to. And so I didn't grow up watching my mom sit down at her vanity and put on makeup. So I didn't have guidance from any side, any direction in my life. Not from my friends who were interested in the same things as me, and not from my mom. And so it's just overwhelming to try to get into, and I want to take it slow. Also, makeup is expensive, because one thing about me is I like quality shit. There's nothing wrong with drugstore makeup or anything of the nature, but I do know that, which probably is so silly, because when I dabble in makeup, I want it to be like high quality makeup that I'm just gonna stick with forever, because I'm a creature of habit, and I don't see myself purchasing like 90 different brands of the same thing, like 90 different brands of what's something people use, like a primer or something. I'm probably just gonna find a brand and that's gonna be that. And so I would like for it to be a high quality thing. Plus, I would like for it to be by someone that's not problematic. And that's another thing, personally, with makeup, is I feel like a lot of the big beauty gurus are so freaking problematic. Either they're like an undercover racist, and it's not undercover because it has been discovered that they frequently use racial slurs and have been caught in the act of microaggression. And I just feel like people, and then they come up with a crying apology video, and people are like, oh, everyone's human, we should forgive them, and you keep giving them your money, and it's like, they only did that not genuinely because they're sorry or feel bad, but because they don't want the backlash from them getting caught in the act to interrupt their money flow. And so it just, I don't even want to get too heavily into it, because it just upsets me seeing people that are so obviously not great humans being supported, especially if I know someone personally that supports them, and it's just like, I don't judge people, I let them do what they want to do. For some people, my heater's coming on. For some people, it's just something that makes you happy, and you don't want to get into all the political or problematic aspects, and you just want to have your rose-colored glasses on and just do something that brings you joy. But for me, it's like, when I'm aware of these things about a certain person or company or brand, I can't not know it, and I can't not it's just gonna be something that I'm gonna always associate with that person and or brand. I can't unknow the knowledge once it has been revealed to me. And I can't separate, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I can't separate this, super awful guru from their makeup line. I just can't do it. So, I have something in my eye, and the little fuzzies from the mic are getting all up in my mouth. So, maybe that's telling me to shift topic, because I'm probably offending people. And honestly, I'm not trying to offend anyone. Like I said, I don't judge. I know people have their reasons for doing what they do, and I just want everyone to be happy. Honestly, truly, genuinely, I just want everyone to do what makes them happy and brings them joy, because that's all that matters. I'm just saying, for me, I can't ignore those things. That doesn't mean I am thinking that you're a bad person in my head if you do. But regardless of that disclaimer, I'm sure I've probably upset someone, because anyway, we'll just move on. So I don't know if you saw, I don't know if it's happened yet, but I kept dropping the nails as I was trying to apply them. I was struggling with this set. I do not, for the life of me, know why. But I was also very shaky this day. Like at one point, I was trying to do one of the nails, and my hand was shaking so bad that I just had to pause for a second and breathe. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? Not that I am a stranger to having the shakes, I'll say. Because that's, it has happened on and off very frequently. I think it has to do with like my anxiety levels of that day. And sometimes it has to do like if I've not eaten in a really long time, which is normal, that's a normal thing. But I typically only eat like once or twice a day. And so if the last time I ate was 8 p.m. and it's the next day and it's like 7 p.m. so I've not eaten in almost 24 hours, I get so shaky, like I can barely stand up and go to the kitchen and cook or something. And it's just so bad. I hate when that happens. But like aside from the obvious, sometimes it's not that I haven't eaten. I'll just be going about my daily life and my hands will not stop freaking shaking. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. But it was really bad in this video. I don't know if it picks up on camera or not, but it just was not the vibe. Hold on, I need a drink of water because all these fuzzies are getting in my freaking mouth. A lot of fun filming for 25 days of Christmas, and I hope that you've been enjoying it. I will say though that I have noticed that there are some days where I'm just feeling so burnt out, and it's starting to become more frequent, which is ironic because I feel like this video is going to go up fairly early in December, and you're probably going to be like, it's like day 2, what do you mean you're burnt out? But trust me, I have filmed so much, this video is just going to go up fairly early due to the nature of it being like Christmas nails and such, but I filmed at least like 15 videos, I'll say, like 15, I've got like 15 days done, and that might not seem like a big deal, but I've been filming like every night, and so I've just been experiencing such burnout. And when I asked if you guys wanted to see 25 Days of Christmas, a lot of you told me yes, and then you were so sweet about it, and you went on to say like, we'd love to see it, but don't exhaust yourself if you can't should have